2-0 in the winter bracket semifinals, as you can see. And then IG eventually got knocked down here by Lions 2-1. So IG, they're clearly a strong team. They're looking good lately. In fact, we just saw them earlier today against Denial Esports, qualifying for the group stages of DreamHack, and took them 3 games in the end, but they did qualify. So I'm sure they're feeling good for that. How will they match up against Stay Green? Enough rambling on, though. With that said, I'm Breaking CBK. I'm going to be joined by Keizu once again here. Keizu, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Was looking forward to this match. Had to wait a little bit, but here we are.
Here we are. We made it. Yeah, obviously a little bit of a wait there. You know, understandably, IG wanted a little bit of a break in between their match against Denial Esports, but they are ready to go now. And looking forward to taking on Stay Green. So, again, IG 2-0 over Stay Green in the winter bracket semifinals. From my understanding, it had they picked Drunken Master in both of those games, so there's something with that. So maybe we'll see that pop up today. Maybe not. We'll see. This game's moving along, though, KZ. We're already almost in the next tier of picks. There's a couple of interesting things to note so far. I mean, what are your thoughts so far?
There's one band that's standing out to me, which is the Wretched Hag being banned up by Insania.
Yeah.
But it's a really comfortable hero for SG. They picked it yesterday against us twice. They even first picked it once. Then the rest are your standards, the Keeper of the Forest, really high ban ratio, then Dampier and Scout. And then both teams have really strong heroes right now. NG, MOA, Sandrave. A note that Swindelmans, he first picked Ravenor.
Yeah.
I think the hero is good. I don't think he's overpowered at all, but hey, everyone has their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have Warbeast Ophelia. I haven't seen them play Warbeast in a long time, but Warbeast Ophelia is a very deadly combo.
That's true. Yeah, it does seem like it's been a while for them, but yeah, most certainly the push potential, it's pretty absurd with those two heroes alone. But yeah, Swindelmans, he's been a huge advocate. Again, we saw him running against you guys yesterday. And not necessarily the most takeover from him, but their team did win it in the end, of course. But yeah, he's been a huge advocate that this hero is very, very powerful. So we'll see what he's able to do with it this time around. The band, you mentioned the initial bands were interesting, but look at these next tier of bands. Prophet, Balfagor, maybe Balfagor not as much, maybe, but Prophet especially, that kind of comes out of left field. I mean, you have any insight on that?
SG or a couple of teams tried him out, and he's really strong in like a team fight team.
Yeah.
Even though they don't really have the most team fight team, but they have like a push team, and if they have a Prophet as support, everyone's gonna get stunned and slowed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they just fear him a little, and then banning the Balfagor. I mean, if you go up against Warbeast Ophelia with a Sandrave carry, well, good luck.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose your base in 10 minutes.
Not much time to get farms. So.
Yeah, and then the Drunken Master ban, they just don't want IG to have that again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's their case. Obviously, like you look at Lions last cycle, all 3 games in the grand finals, they managed to get Ravener all 3 games, and clearly it worked out for them. They won that series 3-1, coming from behind, being down 1-0. So it's a case that you want to ban comfort heroes. Drunken Master, clearly that for IG, especially against Stay Green. So taking it out here, and now we're continuing on. So they already got a lot of push. I mean, they still need a support option. It's multiple on the board, of course. Is there anything that's standing out to you as they should go here?
Not really. They have a lot of options. They go with the Pyro Monster. There were a lot of good heroes. There was your Luna, Glaciers, Pyro. All really strong.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they want some burst because Legion, they only have a Sandrick who's going to be tanky. The other ones are going to need a lot of items to be tanky.
Yeah.
So yeah, SG is going to look to pick up a safe lane hero with their last pick. And IG are looking for... Okay, they have a few options too. They could run MOA as support, but I think they're going to run him as a carry. So right now they're looking for a safe lane support.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Seems like they want to pick up that empath again, but...
Yeah, okay. I don't know. So do you have any insight on that? Because I honestly was out of town when that happened.
I've seen that in TMM sometimes. So what happens is empath jumps in the hero, and basically you see 2 health bars.
Okay.
You see empath's health bar and CD's, but empath's health bar is on top of CD, so you can't target him. It makes you want to target the empath, but obviously you can't, because he's inside the hero.
Okay.
And apparently sometimes it bugs. I've seen it happen once out of 10 games in matchmaking, but apparently it happened the other day in a HoN Tour game, and it was a big discussion.
It happened in the winter bracket finals of Lions versus IG, actually, from my understanding. And that actually took place on, I want to say, Friday. So going into the weekend. So, yeah, I personally don't have insight on that, if it is fixed or not. I'm sure sounds like they're going to try to look into that. But
yeah, I don't know either, but hey, we'll see.
yeah, obviously he's a strong hero to go with Sandray, so it's understandable why they want the empath there.
Oh, I love this. SG, they're running safe lane Warbeast.
Yeah, I was going to say
it's so strong.
Possibility, yeah. Chessie getting his hands on it.
Yep, Kraken being played by Limp. He's really comfortable on that one, and both teams have a really strong lineup here.
Yeah, as you would expect, of course.
Yeah, of course.
It
would be weird if one team didn't have a strong draft, right?
With this matchup, obviously, yeah, it's at the point of like, what were they thinking? No, both teams definitely strong. You know, Chessie playing the Warbeast, he does have history playing Warbeast, and I want to say history that stands out to me. Of he likes to every now and then go that Whispering Helm build even on Warbeast. I think that it tends to be maybe more of a trollish style of thing in the end, but.
It's not the most. It's not the most efficient build. Like if you're really strong, it's not that bad with Ophelia, because if your creeps are in danger of dying, Ophelia can heal them.
Yeah.
But if you lose them once, you basically waste your whole strategy.
Yeah, it's so it takes away a lot from it. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna see him in the short lane. I assume. I don't think they're gonna put him in the long lane.
Yeah.
But he is really strong. They're gonna start pushing really early on. Probably when Ophelia hits that level 5 and Warbeast gets a few levels, they're gonna push that top lane. And what people really underrate with Warbeast are the wolves in lane phase. If you send them on a bubbles, he's gonna have to run out of lane. Yeah. They're really strong. Like range heroes without a shield, they take a lot of damage from those. So I expect Warbeast to be in the top against bubbles, and Warbeast definitely has the edge there. Then Empath Sandwave bottom, NGMOA mid. Then obviously SG has Ophelia in the jungle and the Pyro Ravenor in the mid lane.
Yeah. So again, Ravenor here. Going to be seeing what the power of it is here. You mentioned the Kraken pickup. That's kind of another one that we don't see often, but it's getting more ground. Limp especially has been playing it now and then in that suicide role, and definitely it comes through.
It's one of those heroes that I've talked about earlier that you see people playing TMM, but nobody's really done it yet in competitive, but now people are starting to do it. There's a lot of those heroes. Like I've played lots of forwards in a few scrims and tournaments and Suicide Rampage.
Yeah.
Just those beefy strength heroes that if it's not the strongest dual lane, like a Sandwave Empath isn't the strongest killing lane. But like if you have a Kraken, Empath won't be able to box him out this game. So I expect Kraken to get a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Like Empath won't be able to man up on him. He's just gonna splash the shit out of him.
Yeah. Well, again, they are clearly still trying to get that figured out, so.
Yeah, I guess they just want confirmation on the ulti.
Of some kind. We'll see if I can get. You know what we're gonna do right here? We're gonna go on a short break because maybe I can try to get some insight on that as well.
All right.
So we're gonna go on a short break, guys. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Try to maybe get some information here on this and see if we can get this figured out. So sit tight, guys. We'll be back. We got game 1 of IG versus Stay Green gonna be coming up here. Stay tuned.
giving up slowly. I'm blending in so you won't even know me. Apart from this whole world that shares my fate. And this one last bullet you mentioned is my one last shot at redemption. Cause I know to live you must give your life away. Cause I've been housing all this doubt and insecurity, and I've been locked inside that house. All the while you hold the key, and I've been dying to get out. That might be the death of me, and even though there's no way of knowing where to go, I promise I'm going, because I gotta get out of here. I'm stuck inside this rut that I fell into by mistake. I gotta get out of here, and I'm begging you, I'm begging you, I'm begging you to be my escape. Giving up on doing this alone now, cause I failed and I'm ready to be shown out. You've told me the way and I'm trying to get there. And this life sentence that I'm serving, I admit that I'm every bit deserving. But the beauty of grace is that it makes life not fair. Cause I've been housing all this doubt and insecurity, and I've been locked inside that house. All the while you hold the key, and I've been dying to get out. That might be the death of me, and even though there's no way of knowing where to go, I promise I'm going, because I gotta get out of here. I'm afraid that this complacency is something I can't shake. I gotta get out of here, and I'm begging you, I'm begging you, I'm begging you to be my escape. I am a hostage to my own humanity, self-detained and forced to live in this mess I've made. And all I'm asking is for you to do what you can with me, but I can't ask you to give what you already gave. Cause I've been housing all this doubt and insecurity, and I've been locked inside that house. All the while you hold the key, and I've been dying to get out. It might be the death of me, and even though there's no way of knowing where to go, I promise I'm going, because I gotta get out of here. I'm stuck inside this rut that I fell into by mistake. I gotta get out of here, and I'm begging you, I'm begging you, I'm begging you to be my escape.
Captain's pick, Master of Arms. Ophelia.
All right, as you can see, we have remade. There we go. All right, as you can see, we have remade. Okay, so here's the deal. It turns out apparently the bug still has not been addressed, has not been fixed. It sounds like very possible going into this following week it will be, but hasn't been fixed as of yet. So as a result of that, the teams, of course, are remaking, and they're going to do the same picks up until the last tier of picks. So the last couple of picks, so the final pick for IG, it'll be a different hero now, and then the final pick for SG, same thing. So a little bit unfortunate there, but again, it happens from time to time, Bugs. It's just good that we actually did get that clarified before things moved on, and then could have possibly had an issue as far as the game itself. So we are back here. Teams are definitely go with it. It seems like they're on pretty good terms anyway, so not the biggest deal in the world. Anyways, here we are. All right, so what are we going to see now? It's kind of like it's a repeat here. Everything the same, and now what do we got?
I don't know what they're going to pick now. Like,
Yeah.
Empath is such a strong hero combined with Sandwave, because
Yeah, that's what
you
I was
can just
getting
hop
at.
inside of him, and he can just ult over the map.
Yeah.
And she has, like, decent laning presence, where you're not going to... I don't know.
It is kind of unfortunate because, yeah, it is that case of... I was actually kind of wondering if IG was going to ask for that because, like you just said, she has a great support with the Samwraith, so maybe their whole strategy could have been behind that logic of we want to do it with Samwraith, but then they thought at the last second, like, wait a second, is she still bugged? You know, it would be understandable if that was the case. But no, IG was the one. They're the one that said, like, just pick the same up until the last, so they clearly were fine with the different support. So, again, yeah, really not the biggest deal in the world.
Well, we'll see. They have a few options here. Like, I just feel like Empath is the best support with Sandwave, and it kind of sucks that they can't pick it because it's bugged. So, yeah. We'll see what they go for. They have a lot of options. There's a Luna, Succubus, Rhapsody, Nymph, Andro, Witchlayer, like... We'll see.
Well, they got a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah, like maybe they want a hero with counter push, like in the Luna,
Yeah.
or better late game with Succubus. You never know. They have 10 seconds left, so
Yeah.
go for Glitter.
Okay. Didn't see that one coming.
He's actually good against a suicide hero because the slow is really significant. It's a huge slow.
Yeah.
Paired up with a Sandra, it's not bad.
Slither got buffed, right? He was one of the heroes that got. Let me double check on that.
Not this patch, no.
Oh,
Pretty sure he did not.
He did not. No,
Otherwise
he
I'm
did not.
mistaken.
Okay.
He was buffed a long time ago. 1 or 2 months ago, he got a little buff on his toxicity and less mana cost on his ulti.
That's right.
And he has like a staff effect so that the ulti can kill.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, becomes lethal. That's interesting.
Now what is good? He's a good team fight hero, and he can box out the support. But yeah, I mean, Ampef is the most ideal support
Yeah.
by far.
I think that's a good point. He is a good babysit in the end.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's definitely they're gonna get that out of him. So
Yeah.
that is good to see. With that said, Kraken is the final pick from SG. So they decide, you know what, we're not gonna switch up our side. We're just gonna go ahead and stick with the Kraken.
Yeah.
And so they're happy with that. So yeah, it's just the change up of Slither instead of Empath is what it sounds like. It's going to be the case. So here we are, reloading into game number 1. A little bit of a hiccup there, but good to go now. This is a best out of 3 series. Again, losers bracket finals. Winning team moving on to face Lion Esports Club in the grand finals. Lions will be up 1-0 in that best out of 5, of course. So which team will get a match up against them? So again, IG clearly also a team, by the way. All today, I mean, this just lately watching, they try outside of the box, man.
Yeah, they're good.
RJ.
It's good to keep trying. Maybe they can, like maybe Limp isn't like used to laning against a Slither safe lane support,
Yeah.
so he might be like get caught off guard by the huge slow coming up. But they pulled him a lot of regen. He went for the shield hatchet, 2 mana totems himself, and somebody, who is it? Minot's pulled him health pot and tangles, and that's a huge deal.
Yeah. That is true, yeah.
But yeah, Jesse also got 100 gold pooled by Z-Freak with mana potions, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, so again, looking back at this, it looks like the short lane war, or actually, is it going to be a short lane war beast?
Okay, it looks like Jesse is playing the Suicide Warriors because Limp can't.
Interesting.
Noticed this back in Complexity when Jesse was the jungler and they picked Wild Soul.
Yeah.
Moon would jungle and Jesse will play the Wild Soul instead.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the same reason. Lim just isn't that comfortable on the War Beast.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna play the short lane for this game.
Huh.
He is definitely gonna crush the bubbles on Kraken.
Interesting.
And Warwick is gonna do well bottom.
Yeah, that is obviously a normal matchup for him as far as the beating that Suicide Raw.
Yeah, I was gonna say his item build is not really optimal for going short lane. He has 90 gold of health regen, and the rest is mana potions.
Yeah.
So I was thinking it a little bit, but just because they have their set roles, I thought he would just go into short lane.
Yeah.
But hey, it's nice to see some diversity coming out here.
It is.
Not always the same lanes.
Yeah,
it's good.
Oh, the Kraken short, that's definitely going to be fun. I'm curious with the Limp, especially being in the short lane, decent farm, again, what kind of build he goes for. Seems like the Helm is still pretty good. Wants to just make him bulky, beefy early on, but we'll see. All right, so, okay, I was going to say, yeah, if they were actually serious about that, I was like, we're going to dump and do another break, but it sounds like they were kind of just trolling one another, so hopefully not too much of a break here before we move on to game number 1. I think it's safe to say we've had enough. Obviously, if you are just tuning in, we just had, of course, IG take out Denial Esports 2-1 in the DreamHack qualifying tournament. Of course, they matched up against them in the round of 16, and that was a very important match because that was the match to determine who would move on to the group stages. So IG it was a trek, but in the end they are victorious and they're moving on to the group stages. So Denial Esports falling just short. Again, it's unfortunate for them because that's obviously a tough round of 16 matchup. For Denial Esports, a team that definitely could have been top 8, but that's just how the brackets fell, and that's what you got to deal with. So they're knocked out. They are in the SBHL, though, of course.
They can still qualify through the Swedish qualifier, as far as I'm concerned.
And that too, yeah.
So should be okay.
That is a good point, yeah. So they'll have a shot there as well. So, all right. I think we're finally good here, Kazu.
Yeah.
I think we have made it to game number 1.
So yeah, we're gonna have our typical dual lane mid. One team actually does have a jungler, IG. They're gonna have a dual lane short lane. But I'm a little scared for them. Warbeast usually does really well against dual lane because you can just keep pulling those creeps,
Yeah.
as we see him do right now. And also, I'm a little scared for IG because IG has a really good pushing team. And they don't really have any pushing hero other than Slither if he goes for the wards, which I doubt he will, being a support.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of scared for them. They could get run over in the early game. If your feeler hits an early level 5 and Warbeast leaves that bottom lane to go top, then they will definitely be in some trouble. But Chessie just fucked up his pulling a little bit, as you see the creeps.
Wow.
Like, a ranged creep is going to the pull right now, but
Yeah.
just a little bit unlucky here.
Kind of awkward. So at least Slither's just going to have that, I guess, to kind of work with. Get a little bit of farm here, so yeah, a little bit of a mess up, but I'm sure he'll make it work in the end.
Maybe it's a next level play, because now he
Maybe.
can't stack it, because the corpse is going to block the stack.
That, you know what? Intended.
Maybe
It's
Chessie's the next
Chessie.
level player.
Chessie's
Yep.
a genius. But yeah, Slither, doing his part to actually get some creep kills up in here and again box him out as much as possible. So it's gonna be fun to seeing that matchup take place again. Going to level 1 toxicity, of course, extra harassment on top of that. Middle matchup: Master of Arms Engineer versus Ravener Pyromancer. This, how do you see this one playing out? Do you think the Ravener Pyromancer has a good shot, or?
I would give the MOA NG an edge, but the other team has Warbeast with the Hull to assist every single lane. And on top of that, an Ophelia.
Yeah.
So I feel like Legion is gonna win in terms of CS, but as soon as Ophelia comes with a Skeleton King, or a Minotaur, or a Catman, there's gonna be a kill from Hellborn, 100%.
Yeah.
So if they can avoid the Ophelia ganks, I give the edge to Legion.
Yeah. He does have the Catman champion currently, but he's using it to farm. He's level 3 right there, so trying to pick and choose his timing. 2-minute rune going to be spawning. You see the rune control sender already there.
Yeah, really good rune control.
There's the illusion rune. Bottom rune. Slither is not going to go all the way to it. Chessie doing the pull though again.
Yep.
Those wolves, and that's what you do. Constantly annoying. So you got the illusion rune. He's going to scout things out. Actually, he's going to spot Ophelia in the jungle to see what she's
He
up
actually
to.
he took his mana potion too.
Oh, did he? Oh, nice.
Yeah. Big blow.
That's annoying. He's a good mana, but that's just one of those. Are you serious? That was stupid. Kraken, where's Kraken at? 16, 17 and 6 now against a 8-1 Bubbles. So to say the least, Limp's having a great time up here.
Yeah. And Bubbles really has to watch out right now. He has no mana for Shell Surf. If Kraken bashes him once and then catches him in a bad spot, he's gonna die. So gonna have to watch out there.
Could be dangerous. He did go to the level 1 take cover.
Yeah.
Maybe
He doesn't want to get hit by the
splash.
slow,
Yeah.
so or that.
Or the torrent, yeah, that's actually what I meant. Splash is his auto attack. Oh, yeah. Either or. Ooh, middle lane. Ravener actually might be in a little bit of trouble. Nice sidestep, though, to avoid the sitting on the goo, at least.
Yeah, something definitely fucked up there, because Sender's keg was really late and his turret didn't even hit a hero.
Yeah.
So maybe just miscommunication or a misclick. But nevertheless, some good harassment here on Ravenor.
Oh my god, Warbeast actually one auto attack. He will fall. Samurai dives him past the tower, and Chessie goes down. Now, what just happened? Chessie actually did get a counter kill onto Insania using the Hellhound, so that was kind of interesting. I guess he might have been tanking the tower even.
Yeah,
But,
probably.
Bloodlust kill did go in favor of Sandray, so I think that's still, it's safe to say that's still pretty won by IG.
That's definitely worth it for
Yeah.
IG here, yeah. Not to give too much away, but like I play Warriors all the time, and the worst hero to lane against as opposing carries are Monkey King and Sandrave.
Yeah,
You have no escape mechanism. Sandrave slows you for like 10 seconds.
yeah.
Monkey King can flip on you from like 5 million range. And now you pair up Sandrave with another slow. He runs at 100 movement speed for at least 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna kill him.
No, so
It's a good job. I'm pretty sure they rotated through the back tower, like Insana ran through the river.
Okay.
And yeah, they got the Bloodlust kill.
Yeah. They made it work. Now you see Chessie at the Ancients right here. Just trying to clean those up. He's got that Ring of the Teacher finish, so does help with that. But, oof, the belly already level 6 now. He's level 6, 1100 gold saved up, so that early Energizer on top of having the Mirage.
Yeah, that's
coming
huge.
here.
I want him to move ASAP. As soon as there's a kill opportunity on the map, he should instantly use his ulti and go back to his lane.
Yeah.
Like, if Bubbles hits level 6 top, which he should soon, that's a free kill. Kraken's on 400 HP, he's just gonna ulti him, he charges out, he's gonna be stunned, and boom, kill.
Yeah.
Same in the mid lane. If they coordinate a keg stun combo with Sandrift coming in, definite kill.
Yeah, that's something you got to keep in mind. You know, it's the opposition as well. It's like, sure, they're initiating, they might not have enough firepower with those two, but then you realize, oh, wait, Sandwraith ulting in, and all of a sudden you're dead from that. So we'll see if they find that opportunity. Bubbles is level 6 now, so that could possibly be the timing that they're looking for. I mean, the one downside is when Sandwraith ultimate, sure, if it's a kill in the end, but it will port him to the area, and then he'll have to go back.
Yeah, he will have to normal
Oh,
TP.
there we go. Middle lane. There's the point. And first they kill Engineer first, but Ravener is going to fall in the process. So 1-for-1 exchange that again, IG, I think it's safe to say they are happy with. They're going to dive now, Pyromancer, but in comes the flank from Ophelia. This is big. Pyromancer will fall, but at what cost? Zergo going to try to jet on out of there. He has the haste rune. He is cutting around the corner. He is going to be fine. Warbeast ports in, but not much Warbeast is going to do. And that's successful. So a 2-for-1 exchange.
Really worth it.
Yeah.
On top of that, Ophelia rotated and Warbeast TP'd. So they wasted a rotation from Ophelia and a TP from Warbeast. Really big play.
That was.
Oh, top lane, they're trying to gang, but Ravenor. Nope, Pyro is TPing in. No, MOA.
Master of Arms, you're in trouble. He's like, I got the initiation. All of a sudden, he's going to get collapsed on. Release that Kraken comes out.
Oh,
Pulls in
missed the shell
Zergo.
surf.
Zergo will fall. Did he? Oh, that is huge. If he missed the shell surf, yeah, I didn't notice
He missed
that,
the
but
shell, which means he didn't get the kill, and he didn't
Oh.
have it to escape either. Ouch.
That sucks. So, yeah, it's a big turnaround right there. Good job collapsing by Stay Green.
Yeah.
And they make the 2-for-0 exchange. So, Master and Bubbles fall. So, it went from great news for IG to, well, a little bit of a kind of unfortunate moment. And the overall lead is it's actually not well in favor, but in favor of Stay Green early on. But Sandwraith, 450 gold per minute. But Belly's start is pretty damn good.
The best thing to do with Sandrift is use your ulti whenever you have it. Make sure you have a TP on yourself so you can TP back on the lane, and then just don't go to base. If you're low on mana, just send yourself a mana potion. Who cares? It's 50 gold, but you sustain your lane. If you get one creep instead of going back to base, it's already worth it buying the mana pot.
Yeah.
So he already finished his Energizer. So wherever he goes, it's pretty much a free kill.
Yep, that is going to be delivered right here. Speaking of his item build, so Energizer, pretty much a given with Steam Boots.
Yeah.
In the first game against Denial Esports today, he actually went to a Firebrand into an eventual Dawnbringer even. Do you see that kind of, would you like to see the mock?
No. I really don't like the mock. I play Sandwich myself, but in Team M. And if I have free farm, sure, I go mock. But I would never do it in a serious game.
Yeah.
It's so much farm, and it doesn't even give you any survivability.
Yeah?
Like, it's 5,000 gold to just increase your health farms.
So
Why not
much
just get a Dawnbringer?
It's more than farm, though. I mean, that's a lot of damage output.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but if he gets absolute free farm for the next 8 minutes,
yeah.
sure.
It's a risk. It is a risk. Pyromancer, speaking of Sandwraith, nice dodge. He is going to be bursting out, and Ophelia's touch was used. Now, will they be able to get out is the question. Engineer's like, all right, I'm going to stay behind. Yeah, he's going to play the distractor, if anything. Can he maybe keg himself through? That'd be something. Maybe a keg stun. It's not going to matter. He does throw it out at will stun. They're going to fight this, it looks like. Sandwraith. Never mind, he's invis, so he's just scouting
MOA
it out.
was lucky that Minus didn't grip him with his
true.
Skeleton King. I think Minus was focusing on the Ancients too
Yeah.
hard and maybe didn't see him.
Well, tunnel visioned.
But yeah, IG has some really good wards right now. I don't know if you caught it earlier, but Insania counter-warded the Ancient ward from the Hellborn side. Now they got a kill because they had no idea they were coming.
Yeah.
Then in mid, they also have a mid lane ward, and yeah, both sides have pretty good warding. And here's the timing push I was talking about earlier, and they can't really do that much about it. They have MOA here already, but it's Warbeast Ophelia. They're gonna be looking to take all these outer towers now.
The Hellborn have destroyed
There
a
you
Legion
go.
tower.
Easy tower kill in their favor. 3,400 gold lead now, 2,400 experience lead. Top tower, yep, Kraken's already pushing up. Helm of the Black Legion. Finished on him, working on those Steam Boots. So Slither, level 5. He actually has level 3 Poison Spray here. So he's leveling that up. He put the 1 point into wards, though.
Yeah, I like the point in wards. They're gonna need to push later. Like, if SG goes 5 top, they need to be ready to go mid and bottom.
Yeah.
Because they will not win a team
Hellborn
fight
have
unless they
destroyed
catch
a
them off
Legion
guard with a
tower.
Sandra ulti.
Yeah. Top
But I
lane,
mean, those level 1 wards are not gonna do a lot right now.
no, yeah, level 1.
It's 10 damage.
Level 1 is just a farming tool, if anything, to assist in the jungle, but Yeah, but top lane, easy pushing, Kraken, 435 gold per minute. Again, we're going to get an idea of what Limp is going to try to build here. Steam Boots Helmet of the Black Legion already finished, so we'll see. Sandwraith also going to get an idea of what he wants to go for. 1,100 gold saved up on him, farming that 450 GPM. But yeah, it really drops off after him on his team. That's where that push comes into play on the Hellborn side. You got Ophelia, Ravener, and Warbeast, all 300 plus. Go per minute themselves.
Yeah, they're all gonna go for the top lane now. They're gonna get that push done. And I hope IG sees this coming, that they push mid and bottom very, very fast when they see it coming. Oh, there we go on the Ancients.
Z-Freak's like, are you kidding me again? However, counter kill chance. They're going to try to make an avatar toxicity while take him down, but Warbeast coming in. Warbeast energy field going to be placed down. Warbeast might be in a little bit of trouble now. He's trying to destroy it. He will destroy it. Will it matter in the end? Yes, it will. He jets on out of there. He is going to be fine. You see Ravener trying to cut them off. Oh, Kraken is here as well. This is big. Engineer still running away. He's going to go for the TP. That's probably not going to happen, though. He'll be tsunami charged, and he will eventually be killed. He is going to be the distraction, though, if anything, to have his teammates get out of there. So a little bit of back and forth, but
It was a 1-for-1 exchange.
yeah. The supports at that.
Yeah. But Fibele is the sidestep king. The last 2 ganks he went in with his ulti, he sidestepped like every freaking spell.
Yeah, he's good at avoiding. You can even see Z-Freak's kind of cancel animating. He's like trying to get him to do the wrong side step, but Fibele knows what's up.
Insania should not stick around down there. I thought Minas would just tower that, but hey. Guess they wanna play it safe and just get the tower for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, Savage just chilling in his top lane too. I want to see him move around a bit with his ulti. He's been level 6 for quite some time. I haven't seen him go around do anything. It's mostly been Sandrift who's doing the action so far.
You know what's kind of hitting me too about this lineup, especially with that Slither pick? This is a lot of damage over time. And
yeah.
It's kind of interesting going up against a heal kind of lineup, you know, with the Ophelia, the Astrolabe, and her heal. How that's both good and bad. In one case, you want to be able to burst down before the heal can even get off. But at the same time, if you have the dot damage, you know, he'll get the heal off, but then they constantly start ticking down right away again. So I'm sure they're going to look to synergizing that. Bottom lane, though, Samurith's being locked down completely. Ophelia initiated, and Kraken easily followed it up right there with the release the Kraken. So.
Oh, that's not what they were looking for.
Nope.
I hope IG goes for mid, like, right now. I don't know why they're going bottom. The tower's gonna fall before Sandra's alive.
Yeah.
They're only gonna waste their time. They're gonna watch them kill the tower. They should be, like, at least getting some farm mid and top instead of running for bottom.
Yeah.
I don't agree. Sandra's up in 10, but the tower is dead in 2.
The Hellborn have
Maybe if they
destroyed
stick
a Legion
around something,
tower.
that's probably what they're going to try to do right here. Z-Freak opens up, Slither falls, he couldn't get his poison burst off. In the meantime, Engineer trying to run away. He will run through his own energy field with that Deep of the Master's Call. Bubbles going to chase there, Samurith. He will pour it in, finishes off Ravener. He's looking for more kills. Pyromancer going to be that other kill. He goes down, and now Kraken will get away, though. Meanwhile, back here, you got Ophelia still hanging around. The dot damage, the auto attack, one more needed, and Sandwraith will apply it. Oh my god, he's so close. Nice Torrent right there, slowing him down. The Shell Surf, though, is going to snipe him out, and it will be a double tap coming out for Bubbles, and they're still chasing. Desert Curse applied to Kraken. He has a Tsunami charge, though. He has power supply charges. He is going to be fine in the end. So it does buy enough time for Samwraith at least to resurrect.
SG really misplayed that, though.
Yeah.
Warbeast is sitting in the top. He's getting some good damage on the tower, but when Sandrift TP'd in, 2 of the heroes, I don't know who it was exactly, but Minot was chasing a mass of arms with all of his creeps and himself, and he didn't even kill him at all. And Sandrift just right-clicked the shit out of the team.
Yeah.
But yeah, IG played that really well. I did not really see that coming.
Yeah, look at Fibeli by the way. I mean, in the first game against Denial, remember that he was like 8-1-8 early on in the game. Here he's 5-1-3 early on in the game. Samwraith just knows how to play aggressive. He does go the Firebrand, by the way, so it looks like he's going that similar build that he went for last time. I want to say he went into a Frostburn first before, I think he then got a Shrunken Head after that or something like that. So we'll see if it's similar or not, but do you think he needs a Shrunken ASAP, or?
He's gonna need one soon.
Yeah.
Maybe not first, but soon.
Let's see where he prioritizes. In the meantime, Engineer catches right there on a Pyromancer. Bubbles as well. Bubbles went back in to try to get the. I think there's an eye that was dropped, but actually, I don't know if it was destroyed or something.
He picked up a haste rune and stutter stabbed, I think.
Oh, well, that was interesting right there.
That was a huge kill though. SG was about to kill Kongor, and
true,
this totally like stops them from doing it.
Yeah.
Yep, in the meantime, Insane are getting some good levels up top. Hopefully he pushes the lane and doesn't just keep it there, because if they go Kong, they need to, like, if they don't contest Kong, they should at least get the top and mid tower.
Yeah.
but they're... Okay, he's backing up from top, so I'm guessing they want to contest Kongor.
They need to get their. They need to get their
Sandra's
5
gonna
seconds.
have to reach it right now.
Yeah, this is not gonna happen. I mean, this is gonna be a free Kongor.
This is what I mean. They're playing good, but if you know they're doing Kong and you can't contest, why farm the jungle? You can farm the jungle after they go back to lanes. Why not push the top tower, get like half HP of it, or mid, for that matter? But that's alright. If they think this is how they win, then hopefully they win.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the logic says. I mean, all they did right there was basically do what they could do anyways if they weren't doing Kongor or not. But
exactly.
with them doing Kongor, that opens up other opportunities.
Yeah, they should use the time where they are so focused on doing Kongor.
Yeah.
Like now they're pushing mid, and I don't know if that's the right time.
Well, yeah, this could actually backfire. We do see a port coming in right here, and they're collapsing big time. This is actually a lot of trouble. Energy field going to be placed down. Very good energy field. Look at how fast it gets killed, though, between the minions. And it's not going to matter, though, in the end.
That was good, though. Like, now it was good. They forced all of them to TP and rotate. And good energy field there by Sender, saving all his teammates. Now they're going to go for mid, so hopefully this time they get the freaking top tower, unless they fight them in mid. Which I think is a horrible decision. They have token and so many teamfight heroes.
I was going to say, Ravener's the one that got the token alive, by the way, to clarify that. So he is ready to go. Looking to play extra aggressive, perhaps. Kraken's also level 11, so level 2 of his release the Kraken. 1 second longer, some more damage. Electrical feedback on Ravener, just to mitigate some of the poison damage. And in the end, the tower is going to fall there in their favor. So yeah, no defense really applied coming out right there by the Legion team. Just a little harassment.
Yeah, I don't like this. It's the little things that I don't understand. Like, why didn't you keep Slither top? He could have gotten farm, levels, and damage on the tower instead of watching them kill the tower mid.
Yeah.
If you want to delay them, sure, put MOA and bubbles there. They'll kill the creep wave. But like, you're not gonna stop that team from pushing, even if you put 5 heroes there. They have so many minions, they'll just continuously pressure the tower.
Yeah.
But hey, on the bright side, Sandra still farming, sitting on 440 GPM. Bubbles is finishing his blink, that's also pretty huge. With a good silence, they can maybe negate the Feeder from getting his heal off, or Kraken from getting his ulti off, stuff like that.
And again, there's a lot of damage over time. So like Slither, the fact that he's only level 7, not the biggest deal. He's got the same thing with Engineer. He's got his ultimate, he's got enough right there. That on top of the goo from Master of Arms. So they put it all together in a team fight. They could definitely take down this Hellborn team pretty effectively. It's just a matter of being able to execute that. But Samwraith actually has a friend nearby. Doesn't really know it, but Ravener is kind of scouting him out. And oh, does he have? Yes, he has Kraken. Now Kraken ran right past Ward of Sight, so Samwraith knows what's up. But will he be able to react in time? Ravener's not gonna. Oof! I thought Ravener might have opened right there. Chose not to though. Playing very safe.
I like what SG are doing. Like, Jesse's taking a risk pushing this top lane, but he knows they can't really kill him unless they coordinate really well with the bubbles.
Yeah.
And look at the top tower, it's so low already. If they put 2 minions on it for 5 seconds, it's dead.
That's going to be deny range here, so...
Bubbles is either going to deny it or keep it. He's going to choose to deny it.
Yeah.
Denied.
Just take it away. Ooh,
And
bottom lane. That was close.
IG is just losing more and more map control. They don't have a single tower.
Yeah.
Also, Chessie doing a good job. He TP's bottom, but he leaves his wolves top to delay the push from IG, but Bubbles just kind of kills them, so not that big of a deal.
Takes care of it. Bottom lane. Kraken's here. He has support nearby. Kraken already with the Soul's Bulwark, by the way.
Yeah.
So, again,
I hope Sandrift can get the mid tower. It's really low. He should be able to get it before the team fight starts.
Yeah. You almost want to say he just should dive it here, but they are aggressively pushing this bottom lane. So Fabelli's auto-attacking down the creeps. Maybe get at least a tower.
Yeah, hopefully they can get a tower off it, because they're going to lose their tier 2 bottom for sure.
Yeah. Bubbles getting crazy right there. Careful, they want to fight this actually. Ravener, he's going to be gone to the front lines. Remember, he has a token of life though. Poison Burst coming out right there. Ravener's taking it. He will fall in the end. He's going to come right back up though. In the meantime, Energy Deer will fall. Samwraith, where's he doing all this? He's cutting away. Releasing Kraken was used, but now Kraken falling back. The poison damage is doing quite a bit. It's adding up over time. Is it enough though? It doesn't look like it. Double tap for Chessie. Samwraith's still looking good as far as his life is concerned, but the heals are just a little bit too much, and the team fight. The ball lightning going to be sidestepped by Slither, but it might not matter in the end. He's being chased. Oh my god, it will actually, so he survives. But the tower kill is still successful, and all 5 stay alive for Stay Green.
As I said earlier, I don't think they should defend, but they did. I mean, okay, if you decide to defend, then at least try and do it right. But what they did, they used all their spells on Ravener, who's A, the most tanky hero and B had token.
Yeah.
Why not just not defend and get mid tower and not lose 4
Denied.
heroes?
Yeah.
And now instead of getting mid tower and not losing 4 heroes, they even denied on top of that. So huge fight for SG. They're playing really well. They're just coordinating every team fight. They know how to do their strategy. They have a strat, they have a plan, and they execute it perfectly right now.
Yeah, they have. This is that typical SG that we're seeing here. Just slowly over time, it's just that lead just gradually increases. Then they capitalize on your mistakes. They'll push down your towers, and then before you know it, they're pushing into your base and winning the game. So, Warby's shrunken head. That's a huge pickup there as always. Frostburn finished on Sandwraith. Again, his farm continues to be pretty damn good. But is a Frostburn really going to be the most intimidating item in the world at this point? I don't think it is. So,
I don't really like it.
yeah.
Like, okay, it's not bad, but I feel like there's better options. Like, okay, they're taking every team fight. Why buy an item that gives you like 200 HP and like 5% slow instead of getting a shrunken? If you're fighting anyways, buy a fighting item.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But maybe they want to switch up their strategy and push faster. Then okay, Frostburn, I guess, or gank. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what the team is thinking. Maybe right now they realize, okay, we can't fight them. Let's go into a split pushing mode and dodge them. You never know what they're thinking, so...
Yeah. I mean, for right now, Sandwraith continuing to farm out the lanes here. He's farming out the bottom lane. So just trying to keep that up. But
needs some investments, too. He should drop his shield for investments.
Yeah.
Really badly.
That's always good to have. Yeah,
especially against a Hellborn team, yeah.
I mean, it's a good mix, to be honest. But yeah, Ravener is a big threat with magic, so
yeah,
that's good for him.
They have a lot of burst in Pyro, Kraken, and Ravenor, so...
True.
They also have that blink now on Ravenor, so he could easily go right now.
Oh, well, there you go. Slither going to be jump. Can he at least get the poison burst off? Yes, he can. Sandwraith comes in. Ravener and Kraken actually in a little bit of trouble. Blast shot away. I don't know if that was the correct one. He puts the release. That Kraken down. Kraken is still alive. Sandwraith kiting back and forth. He will finish him off. Avoids the Dragonfire stun, but in comes the Warbeast with that Shrunken Head. Trapping in Slither. Kind of boxed in right there. Warbeast is dropping, but that Shrunken Head barely keeping him alive, and it looks like he will be fine. Ravener fights back. No, Ravener never died. Never mind. He comes back into the fight, but at what cost right here? Ravener actually may fall. He will. And Stay Green losing 3 heroes to Slither. And this tower is also going to be pushed. Not an exchange that Stay Green wanted at all. And this is going to be huge for Internet Gangsters now.
That was a really big fight by IG. That was a great initiation by Zibe. Or counter initiation. You saw Ravenor go in.
Yeah.
Before Kraken could use any spell, Bubbles went in with the silence. And Kraken didn't even get his ult off the whole fight. Unless it was a cooldown, which I don't think it was.
He did. He got it off.
Are you sure? But it's off cooldown. Or, oh no.
No,
what?
it's not.
Okay,
he
just said it wasn't off cooldown. Okay, that
in
was my bad.
the beginning. I think when he was in the Kelp field, he got it off.
All right. Well, he got it off later than he should have.
Yeah.
But it was a really good fight from IG. And in the end, I was looking at Bubbles. He was gonna finish off Warbeast with his blink.
Yeah.
But Ravenor went on him, and I feel like Swinnerman's kind of sacrificed himself to keep Jesse alive there, which was a good choice. But nevertheless, a huge fight for IG. They're still behind, but they have the Sandray factor, and they just won a huge team fight.
Yeah, that's 2,800 gold now. I mean, so again, Sandwraith, at this point, it looks like he is going into that Shrunken Head here, and obviously that will prove to be a very effective pickup for him. Now, Stay Green, they're not going to let up the pressure, though. They're still going to roam. Engineer gets caught out. He doesn't have the energy field. He will get bursted down, absolutely. So, good kill onto him. And see... Stay Green's going to fall back before much else. Sandwraith's still farming the creep rate, the jungle over here, and actually cuts through.
I think they're going to push bottom. Oh, he's in trouble.
Sandwraith. Fabelli has no clue there right here. He's in a lot of trouble now. He's going to energize her. He doesn't have that buff anymore from the Desert's Curse. He is going to be gone on. Maybe ulti away.
Yeah,
Can he ulti away? Where did he go? Okay.
Yeah, he went mid on Ravenor instantly.
Gotcha. Okay. Oof. That was close.
Oh, it's a good job by him. But now they're going to pressure the bottom base. They know Sandwraith ulti is down.
Yep.
It's a big ult.
That is. That's a huge
Towers already
time.
have it.
So here we go. Shell Surf going to be used. Going to clear up the grid. They do have pretty good counter push, that's for sure. The
Oh yeah,
Shell
they have
Surf,
Bubbles, MOA.
Engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got plenty of that. So
Another point about the top fight though, Minots wasn't there. SG wasn't ready for that. All they wanted was a pick off.
true.
But the Legion team, they were all around, and obviously Sandwraith being Sandwraith, he's there instantly. And instead of just being a gang, it turned into a team fight, and Minots just wasn't there at all. He was farming the Legion jungle.
Yeah.
They just weren't prepared for that fight.
How about this? Exhibit actually going for a Hellflower again. It seems like he
I
likes
like
Hellflower
the
still.
build. He
Yeah.
likes Hellflower, as do I. It's just like an item that is once again underrated in my opinion. It used to be the go-to for every hero
Yeah.
when it had the damage
Ganking hero,
amplifier
yeah.
and the perplex. But it's still such a good item. Like if you get it off, let's say he goes on War Beast and Hellflower's War Beast, he won't get it shrunken off.
Yeah.
Like he can negate a hero from using all their spells and items.
Yeah.
As Insane says goodbye.
Runs into a trap right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Especially, I still think in the sense too, it has an amazing build up too. I mean, the 3 Arcanas, each one of those are pretty beneficial.
What?
So.
Sandwich just put us out of the high.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's a very late mock.
That's a very late, a very risky.
Oh, the thing is, okay, he has a sword now, but they're doing Kong, and
Yeah,
like the item won't help him at all until he gets the recipe for mock.
yeah,
And if let's say SJ they see this SG, they get token, and Sandwich just bought a sword. They're gonna instantly push the bottom base. They will know he won't have a buyback, and they will know that he's close to mock, but he
Yeah.
won't have it yet. So basically, it's 3.4k gold that won't help him at all at this point.
I really think that stresses even more. Like they're focused all about this dot damage. They're focused about we're gonna take you all down and
Yeah.
eventually kill you. But man, that is greed right there. That is.
I'll
greed
say
right there.
if they don't lose
was
the bottom racks
one
within the
big
next 5
ass
minutes,
monkey.
then it's good.
Yeah.
But I am really, really, really worried for them.
Well, I don't know if he's shown himself yet, so I don't know if they have that information 100%. But I mean, they have a token nonetheless.
Yeah, they have to go mid and top right now.
Yeah.
IG. They have to push mid and top, at least damage the mid and top tower. Top tower's half, mid tower's full. But it looks like SG, they're just gonna run straight at the base. They're energizing, they're running over. City Ward's delaying them a little bit, but mid lane. Oh, Swindlemelons nearly made the S4 play.
Big stop, yeah.
Someone TP'd out, he saw it
tried.
on the ward and nearly cancelled it. That would have been really
big. Yeah,
good.
he has a haste rune too, so he's
Yeah,
been
that's
able to
fine.
get down there. Bottom lane, though, here we go. Double damage on Kraken, so a couple of runes over here. On the Hellborn side, Sandwraith, he doesn't have that mock just yet. He's at the top lane. Of course, he can initiate at any time, but he wants to at least counter push. That's what you're talking about. Maybe he gets a tower kill up here at least.
I think they're gonna back off now. They just lost the Minotaur on Minots, but they got the base tower.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean. Look at top tower.
Yep.
This time they did it well. They didn't port Sandwich back,
Legion
because
have
all Sandwich
destroyed
does
a
is he looks at the
Hellborn tower.
heroes.
Yeah.
But now he got like 4 waves of free farm and a tower, and oops,
And he
there's
has
the mock
the-
finish.
Yeah, I was going to say. And he has the mock now, so that definitely worked out. Again, a greedy build, but hey, he has it, and, minimal loss. I mean, honestly, coming out from, in terms of staking what they were able to accomplish. They get the tower kill, but the racks are still fine. So look at that point. Look at the wards, man. That's got to be frustrating to deal
Yeah,
against.
that's really good pick,
Yeah,
Slither. And I'm glad he leveled up the wards instead of going up in toxicity.
yeah.
Even though it's good, he's not gonna be auto-attacking them in teamfights at all. He's either gonna die or stay back and spam his wards.
Well, it's that, and they're not only just a decent slow, they're decent poison damage, especially when you have them added up, but they're also just a blocker. Like they're getting in the way if heroes like War Beast and Kraken.
Yeah, it's a
They're on those
huge
front
tool.
lines.
It's because when you push the base, it's different if you have 5 heroes standing at the tower. Even if they don't attack, it's like, there's heroes that could, kill you.
Yeah.
It's different if you, you need to apply pressure, and wards, it's like, oh shit, we can't run through there, they deal so much damage, blah blah blah. It might hold them off from pushing. Or if they don't kill them in a teamfight, they're gonna deal a lot of damage over time too.
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna focus on killing wards in a teamfight. But if he has 10 of them out, it's like 300 damage. Which is quite a lot.
Oh yeah, it definitely adds up. Demonic Breastplate finished in full on Kraken. He also has 2,000 cold saved up, so Limp's farm has continued to be great. Speaking of that, War Beast also finishing his Brutalizer here. So again,
They have 2 buybacks on Legion. Sandwave doesn't, so he's gonna have to watch out. But Bubbles and MOA should just kind of go YOLO. They should go in, bait the spells, get all the shit off and die, and then come back. Because otherwise they will lose their racks in a matter of the next 1 minute. If not even 15 seconds.
see Samwraith is still pushing, going for the tower. There we go. Ravener jumps in, figures this time, goes on entry, gets the energy field off though. Samwraith not ult. Okay, he does ulti right here. He's gonna look to jump at War Beast in the background, taking out energy field. Where is Samwraith doing all this? He is in the midst of it. No, he's taking a lot of burst damage. Samwraith will fall. He has no buyback here. The double damage. War Beast in the background doing so much damage. He is falling back now. The poison damage, the damage over time, it is starting to add up here. He falls back though before it's too late. Kraken in the meantime, he's in those front lines with that token. He doesn't give two shits. He's just tearing them apart. Down goes Slither. and Master of Arms is the sole survivor in the end. So they got 2 kills, but just not nearly enough from IG right there.
Yeah, as I said, Sandwich was the one without buyback. He shouldn't be the hero in the front.
Yeah.
As I said, Bubbles and MOA had the buybacks, but MOA, he kept staying all the way in the back. Like, they should have switched positions. MOA should be the one in the front. Sandwich should attack the people that dive in. Like, you saw Swindle, he went behind the racks. You should have just attacked him. He went on a pyro. And he kind of, like, died for it instantly.
Yeah.
Because he has no shrunken, no buyback. It's like a really big deal if he dies. They just lost the racks and they killed the Legion's hard carry.
Yeah. So, you see Santa Wraith, he's going to resurrect right here, but yeah, he's sitting on 600 gold here. You got to think that Shrunken Head's in the back of his mind now, but...
Like, the only one that really deals damage to him through a Shrunken at this point is Warbeast and Kraken to an extent. Like,
Yeah.
Kraken deals a good amount of damage now,
Oh, yeah.
but mainly Warbeast. But like, if they waste all their stuff on Sandwich, it's gonna take them. First of all, it's gonna take him a lot of time, and second of all, it's gonna give his whole team so much space to like attack them and use all their spells.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just in a bad spot right now. But they can still win, so they just need to make some good plays now.
It's going to be a tough game to win. Shieldbreaker level 3, just purchased in full by Warbeast.
Ouch. He's gonna wreck them
Level
now.
2, I should say, but still.
That's still a huge deal.
Still a lot of physical damage present. So yeah, that goes back to Santa Wraith is going to be very vulnerable to that.
Yeah, they're just going straight for the mid now.
Yep, they're going right into it. The wards are being put down. Bubbles ports back. Santa Wraith, he's going to farm a little bit in the Hellborn jungle, but you know, can't do this for too much longer.
The
Kraken,
only way I see Legion win a team fight is if Sandwave goes in, he baits all the spells, dies buybacks, and then uses his ulti to come back in.
Yeah.
They're gonna waste a lot and kill themselves a little bit by killing the Sandwave. That's the only way they can win.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, he's up top currently right now. Again, he's trying to distract him up there if anything, get a tower kill.
Yeah, this time I disagree with him not being there, because I feel like he has to bait out their spells and then die and come back in with his ulti instead of just going in with his ulti, because then a buyback will be useless.
He's going to push the tower, but they're going to let them into Ravener. Goes in once again with the ball lightning. Where is Samwraith? Samwraith is going to be coming in. Poison spray going to be used right there. Samwraith gets a kill on Kraken. Is going to come right back up, though. Ophelia in the background. She is still well alive. And now Samwraith trying to run away. We see Engineer getting picked off. Samwraith trying to get away some more. Slither will fall. The physical damage is so strong right here. Bubbles barely gets away. Samwraith goes back in, but as soon as he does, he starts dropping. Oh, the turret nearly finishes him off.
Oh, so close.
That was really close, but damage definitely done. Now, Bubbles, though, the Rax is still alive. They're coming back in. Down goes the melee Rax. And now Stake Ginga start falling back. Will they be able to get all the way back, though? Charge shot on a Kraken. Sandwraith coming back in. He's going to land there. Desert's Curse. Ball lightning initiation, though, from Ravener. He jumps in on the Bubbles. A lot of burst damage. Kraken going out toe-to-toe with Sandwraith. Not a fight he's going to win, though. Sandwraith will fall right there. And now Ophelia and Ravener, they're trying to stay alive. It's just them and Pyromancer's the only one, but he's in the base. Ravener being chased. Ravener counter kill. No, Sandwraith ends up killing him with the assistance. Really wow, that was.
Fabelli being the Greek here is really fucking manly. Holy. He was like 58, gold. Like 80.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care.
Something.
I got Dissipate.
That's okay.
Sandwraith.
Like, it wasn't too bad. They won the fight, I guess, but they lost the rack. So
yeah.
I still give SG the edge. And yeah, he's now going for a Shrunken. But they should just listen to me, IG, please. Sandwave should be there.
Yeah.
Okay, they're trying to get a kill in the mid or top. I don't know where he went. Mid. Easy kill.
Easy kill, yeah.
That's the first time they used the Sandwave ult for a kill in like the last 15 minutes.
It's been a while, yeah.
That's what they need to do.
Yep. And they want more, actually. They want more. Ophelia might be that target. Bubbles, he has a Kelfield. He's ready to go. Kelfield's going to initiate. Sandwraith is coming. You see the nukes coming out from Ophelia. A lot of burst damage, actually. Holy crap. Bubbles is dropping. Ophelia gets the counter go with Warbeast. And actually, Sandwraith, one auto attack. It will go down. Minot's with the auto attack. Minot standing ground as Ophelia. He gets denied. What a deny by Chessie right there. And Chessie's going to look to finish off Slither. Holy crap. Staggery making some big plays. And just when you think IG's making a comeback, that happens.
That was so deep. That was like a fucking high risk, low reward. There was a kill on Ophelia at their base.
Yep. I don't know. They got tunnel vision there. They were on a roll. I mean, they killed the Pyromancer. They were clearly looking to come back, but yeah, it's definitely a case of they got a little overzealous. They Samwraith didn't even buy a Shrunken Head either. He had the gold for it, but
He's gonna have a
before he did.
buyback. I don't think he has to use it.
That's true.
Depending on how fast SG gets to the base. But for the love of God, what Thibeli has to do when he resurrects, he runs in, he plays like he's a retard, he acts like he's a retard, he dies. Then they're gonna use so many spells on him, and they're gonna damage themselves, because the more damage he takes, the more damage he deals out with his passive.
Yeah.
As soon as he dies, he'll instantly press R, and he's back in a team fight, full HP, and they won't have all their spells.
Yeah.
And that's like the only way they can win, in my opinion. Unless they make some plays I've never seen before.
IG's gonna try for that. By the way, this Ophelia avatar, look at those wings, man. That's the wings.
It's a pretty
are
cool
helping her.
skin.
That is really cool, actually.
I don't like the feet though. It's like chicken feet.
Yeah, that is true. It's like sexy lady and all of a sudden chicken feet. It's like, what the hell is
Yeah.
going on with
He
you?
has a little free puzzle box. I really like that pickup.
Yeah.
It's such an underrated item. Don't know why more people pick it up.
Another one.
Especially if you push a lot. And the counter warding
Well,
part and damage just.
I think it's
super
obvious
strong
why people don't pick it. It's just another tool that you have to kind of pay attention to. I think there is a bit of reason is that. Like I know this is
but it's
top
a really
level and
underrated
everything, but yeah, it is a great item, obviously. Yeah.
It's a really strong item.
But my nuts playing the Ophelia, he's already having a micro. Why not a couple more minions?
Minuts is playing really well this game.
Yeah, that was.
Everyone on SG pretty much, but Minuts is doing a really good job.
Yeah. Well, we got Sandwraith. He does have the Shrunken Head finish. They're doing Congo. Here's a Hellflower just finished by Bubbles. Yeah. This is time. I mean, Congo is still about half life. Sandwraith.
If they win this fight, they're back in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. This could be the deciding fight right here. Ophelia and Pyromancer kind of split up, actually, and Ophelia's now in some trouble. Samwraith, will he pour it in? Yes, he does. A lockdown. The Kelphiel coming out. Ophelia's being locked down. They get Pyromancer. Ophelia will eventually fall. Meanwhile, in the background, though, you see Engineer going down. So 2-for-1 exchange so far. No buybacks being had. Samwraith still standing his ground. He's going after Ravener right here, but Ravener tearing up Slither with his teammates. The poison versus Hughes. And now Samwraith is on the run. He doesn't have that Shrunken Head. Energizer now for 10 more seconds. He's going to be able to use the Desert's Curse, though, to jet on out of there. It's him and Bubbles are going to be the ones alive. So there's definitely two different fights going on right there. And Stay Green came out on top in the end, and they go right back into Kongor. So this should be Kongor now. Double damage was on Ravener, by the way. That helps.
And it wasn't too bad for IG, but SG is still going to get the Kongor.
Oof.
Ballsy.
Yeah, ballsy Bubbles here. Xavier's just
There
distracting.
was some good picks for IG, but they had to retreat earlier. It took them a long time to kill Ophelia because Slither missed his poison spray.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
Bubbles
geez.
is doing some weird plays. I don't know what he's trying.
He shell stripped into Kongor and maybe sniped it, but yeah, that was way too early. And that backfired.
Yeah, I guess taking some risk because if you're like they're on the edge of losing.
Yeah.
Also, Sandwraith used his Shrunken really early. They were 5-on-2 against a Pyro Ophelia, and for
Yeah.
some reason he used his Shrunken like 5 seconds too early. He didn't even have to use it there at all, to be fair, but... Nice.
Well, finds a free kill.
Oh no, they need to keep doing this over and over.
Yep. That's Sandwraith. That's what he can do.
Yep.
But now you have Warbeast. Nearly 5,000 gold. He does bananas, actually. He's going bananas. Anyways, you could probably hand those off to somebody and even get another item here.
Yeah.
Would be the what makes sense. Are you thinking of an item in mind? Behemoth Star just bulking up? I mean,
There's a lot of items he could go for.
yeah. I'm thinking Behemoth Star.
I would probably go for Resto Stone. Not even kidding.
You're wrong.
Nah,
Resto
he won't do it, but Resto's good. It gives you 2 Shrunkens and 2 ultis.
Huh. Yeah, that's true. That was right.
Hard. He sold his Abyssal. Okay, Ravener picked up Abyssal.
What is going on up here, by the way, at the top side? What the?
They're doing some master flanking.
This is.
There's some. Oh, they're expecting SG to push top, which obviously they will
Oh
do.
my gosh.
They're starting the super next level play.
IG. Damn, how many
Some
mines?
funky
There's only
plays.
2 mines so far. That's.
I hope this works. I hope this works. It would be
That's
so
only
cool.
level 1 mines too.
Yeah, Chessie is like unkillable right now, so.
All right, here we go. They're going to pull in Limp right there. He has a token. Look at how tanky he is. He turns around with the auto attacks. Release the Kraken's put out. Sandwraith not porting in just yet. There we go. Down goes Kraken, but now here comes the rest of the team from Stay Green. We see Sandwraith. He's chasing, but Sandwraith actually on the run now. Warby's trying to chase him down. He's out of haste form though, so not gonna. No, the blazing strike from Pyromancer to take him out. Z freaking compensated. He will fall in the end. The ward trap, the mind trap, unsuccessful. A fun idea from IG, but it just did not work. Buyback onto Samwraith, at least, well, pretty much everyone else, it looks like. Or at least on, no, I guess they survived. So Samwraith bites back, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to fight this now.
It's pretty much game. They have, I mean, they're trying, so you can't blame them. As I said earlier, they're just desperate right now. They're trying to win, doing a weird play. But they've been focusing the wrong targets the last fights. First time SG had token on Ravenor, they focused Ravenor.
Yeah.
Second time, I don't even know. But this time around, they focus the token hero, Kraken. And it just feels like Fibeli keeps attacking and keeps going on the Ophelia. And I don't understand why. Just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, they're just in a really bad spot right now. Like, really, really bad.
Oh, yeah. No, this is, I mean, this game is, they're obviously going to try to hold here. You see Swinamon's timing out, kind of an unfortunate timing, but they're going to try for one last stand here, but I think it goes back to the Conqueror fight. I mean, we said it going into it. That was probably going to be the fight that determines the game pretty much, or at least sets the tone of it, and sure enough, SG came out on top. They got the token. They got bananas. You see their progress here of items, and IG is like, well, let's hold at the base, see what we can do. But yeah, especially without a Mirage, even no engineer ultimate, it's like you just don't really have much of a chance, honestly. So we'll see what they can make happen, but definitely looking pretty bad. Something to keep in mind actually with Swinamon's, or not Swinamon's, but Ravener is with the Shrunken Head pickup, his auto attacks. Damage to superior magic. Converts your auto attacks to superior magic, so
he deals a lot of damage, even though he's not like the main focus on the Hellborn's damage stuff, but if he gets to auto attack, he hits hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna continue pushing the base.
Here we go. Bubbles and Slack. It's now or never. Samwraith comes in as well. No ultimate once again. Holy crap. Bubbles just melted as soon as they focus fired him. GG's are being called, so yeah. ID was like, let's see if we can have a chance.
Yeah, they tried, but SG just too far ahead at that point. They played a really solid game.
I'm sorry. I was letting Samuel Jackson speak. He had a lot to say there at the end. Yeah, that was clearly a stake green. It all started, obviously, again, they're pushing. Yes, some decisions were definitely, you were stressing that you would like to see more counter pushing, more taking advantage of them doing Conqueror and whatnot, but unfortunately, it just wasn't all there. I will say, I mean, the quote-unquote greedy pick of going the Mach later on, I guess it actually kind of worked out. I don't want to say like it was perfect by any means, but it's not like it was the reason why they lost, I don't think, by any means either. But